This is paper 2, BJC 2023 math. So I have here a parallel lines, a pair of parallel lines, and this is cut by a transversal. So again, first thing to solve this, how to solve this is you have to ask yourself, what's the relationship of this angle with either one of this? Let's say with A. That's the most, I think that's easier. So what's the relationship of this angle to angle A? They are, it's either they are the same or they are supplementary angles. So what do you think? Are they the same or do they add up to 180? What do you think, Madison? Diana?
I think they are supplementary.
Okay, so let's see. One thing, okay, they are corresponding, we call them corresponding angles, and corresponding angles are the same, they are equal. When we say corresponding angles, they are on the same side. For example, here it's on the left side. You see that? Let's say this is the right side. So we cut that into two parts, left and right. So if you find them both on one side, and also they are on the upper part, right? 97 is both above the line. You see that? So they are corresponding angles and they are the same.
Got it.
So, okay, so they are equal. Now, how about, now the next question is, we still have B. So what's the relationship of A, which is 97, with B? What do you think?
That's oh,
Yeah. Okay, Diana.
that would be 180 together because it's a straight line, and a straight line equals to 180.
Perfect. Yeah. So this would be what would be the angle then, Madison? Diana is correct. They should add up to 180. What's your answer, Madison? Oh, you're muted.
83.
That's right. Yeah, it's 83. It just doesn't look like 83, right? But that's the correct answer without scaling. Yeah, that's 83. Okay, let's have more. I have this. Okay, can any one of you find out what's the answer? I'll give you maybe 30 seconds to 1 minute. You can annotate on the screen if you want. What do you think? How should we solve this?
89.
What's the answer, Madison?
89.
89. What about you, Diana?
I try and see if I could do the corresponding thing you were saying, because I know when it looks like an X, like how this looks like an X, this would be 81 as well. So I try and see if both of these are corresponding. So X would be 81. I'm not sure if I get the corresponding right, like how to identify it. I'm not sure if that would
Okay.
be.
Yeah. So, okay. What's your answer, Madison? 91? 89?
89.
Or you mean 99, right?
99.
Yeah. So let's see. Okay, these two angles,
Oh,
this
99.
right here. Yeah. This right, this angle, red angle, and the blue one, they have a relationship, right?
Mhm.
And they are both what? Yeah, they are the same, right? They are the same because they are, we call them vertical angles. If I have an X, and so these two angles would be the same. The red ones are the same, and the green ones are the same, the green angles. So this must be 81. And so therefore, okay, you see this angle, the 81, what's the relationship of this 81 to this one? Are they corresponding?
They're in the same spot.
They are in the same spot, yeah. So they should be corresponding. You see that they are on the right side. If I or yeah, they are on the same spot. So they are corresponding. Okay. Now, Diana, you have a you said that you are not sure of uh how to tell whether angles are corresponding.
I keep on trying to remember which piece of it is the two pieces that are corresponding, because correct me if I'm wrong, but would it be, hold on, wouldn't this be corresponding with this, and
Yeah,
then this would be corresponding with this? That's how it works? Oh no.
you're correct. This is corresponding with this. They are corresponding angles.
Okay. And how would
Okay.
you try to remember that? Because it's confusing with all those
Yeah.
lines.
Yeah. Okay. That's a great question. They are on the same. I like what Madison said, on the same spot. Like for example, they are both above the line, right? See that? And they are both on the same side,
Got it.
right? For example, if this is the line, on the left of that is 81. If this is the line, on the left of that is X. So they are the same. It's like uh, the opposite of that is this. Let me show you one. Okay, we'll talk about that. Okay, let me. I can make my own parallel lines. For example, if I have this, or okay, which one are are corresponding? Okay, this one. Let me make a green. This one which corresponds to what? To this one. Okay? You see, they are both on the left sides and below the line. So they are the same. You get that?
Got it.
You understand that?
Okay, so
If I
two,
put a red line here, this corresponds to what?
uh
Can you annotate?
the the one right, hold on. The one right here?
That's right. That's right. So they are on the same side. And so that would be easy now. If I have a blue here, this would be here, right?
Got it.
You got it?
Okay. So
Okay.
corresponding angles are always on the same side.
Yeah, on the same side. All right. So let's move on to the next question. How about if you see this question? Okay. How should we solve this question? Anyone? Any idea? Hello. What's your name? The third one, the third student. So I see Diana, Madison, and we still I have three students here. Okay. So how should we solve this? Any idea? Let's think first. Madison, what do you think?
I
Where
read
to
it and
find X? Okay.
from 8x minus 4.
Yeah, we have 8x minus 4. and a 60. What's their relationship? So
Um,
obviously they are not corresponding, right?
but they're in the same, yeah, they're in the same place, but in a different place.
Yeah, so they're not
Right.
corresponding. Let's try to forget those terms. So let's have the corresponding. Let's use the corresponding. Okay. Um,
Mm.
this green one corresponds to what? Can you point me the angle that corresponds? The green one, Diana?
Um, I think this is a Z method. If it looks like a Z, the two inner parts are equal to each other.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know what the
So
Z method called, but I know they call it the Z method.
yeah, yeah. Okay, that's great. We call them alternate interior angles. Okay, I will write that. Alternate, alternate because one is on the left, the other one is on the right. Interior because they are inside. You see these parallel lines? Interior because they are inside those parallel lines. And so you have to remember that they are equal. Okay? So now we know two corresponding angles are equal. Alternate interior angles are equal. So we now know two corresponding angles and alternate interior angles. So because they are equal, we have to make the equation. You know that? So 8x
8x
minus
equals
4 is equal to 60. Yeah. Do you know how to do this?
8,
Okay, I'll show you. Or what's the method that you know? We can do that. Madison,
8,
what?
8x equals 60 plus 4.
That's right.
8x over
That's right.
8 equals 64 over 8. And you
Yeah.
get 8.
Yeah, that's right. Perfect. Do you know that method, Madison? Diana?
You mean to solve it?
Yeah.
Uh, to solve it, you do whatever you do to the left, you do to the right. So I will try to get X by itself. The first thing I do
Mhm.
is plus 4, I get 64 and then 8x. Then
Yeah,
8x equals 64 and then one X by itself. So I'll divide 8x by 8. So the 8 will cancel and have X by itself. And 64 divided by 8, 8 is 8.
that's right. So you know, you both know it. Okay, you add 4 to cancel out the minus 4, so you'll have 8x equals 64. Yeah, that's right. Whatever you do with one side, you do that on the other, so you'll have x equals 8. Okay, that's great. Uh, Let me
I have a
clear.
question.
Yes,
What did you say the correct name for the angle for the one that I was calling Z method? I didn't get to write it down. What was it called?
alternate uh, interior angle.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So there are actually three the corresponding angles. So we have that alternate interior angles, corresponding angles. Oh, sorry, it must be, there has to be an S here. Okay. So another thing that you have to remember is the vertical angles. That's helpful. Vertical angles. Vertical angles are this one. So if you have a intersections, two lines that intersect, so the vertical angles are this. They are equal. And it's obvious, right? So they are equal. The green ones and the red ones are equal. Also, you know that the linear pair, okay, linear pair is, oh, sorry, that's wrongly spelled. If you have a straight line, a line, that's why linear, and then it's cut. So the sum of that is 180. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Okay, we solved this last time if you attended. Oh, not this one. But yeah, this is easier. So just so if you see the symbol, this is important, okay? What does that mean? Madison, Diana?
Acute angle.
They are?
acute.
No, it doesn't tell
Oh,
us they are acute. They are the same.
oh yeah.
They are equal, okay? And so therefore they are that triangle is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles. Isosceles. Oh yeah. Isosceles. Yeah. You see that? Isosceles triangle. What are other properties that you know about isosceles triangle? One is the two angles are equal. What else? What else do you know, Diana, Madison, about isosceles triangle?
Um,
Um, all of the angles add up to 180.
Yeah, it's for all triangles.
All triangles.
Yeah, it's for all triangles. Yeah, that's true here. But particularly, the two sides, aside from the two angles are equal, the two sides are equal. So this side right here and this side right here are the same. Okay? So if you're asked to find this side, then this must be a 7. Okay? Yeah, that's the only thing that you that is particularly true with isosceles triangle. Angles are the same. Two angles are equal, and two sides are equal. Okay, we're gonna use that information to solve this. Oh, yeah. We're gonna use that information to solve this. So do you see the symbol, that line, the red one?
yes.
So that
Yes.
tells us what? It tells us that
Um,
this is an isosceles triangle. Okay?
okay.
So if we're trying to find x, how can we find x?
So um,
Okay, Madison, how do we find x?
subtract 40 by 180.
Subtract.
40 by 180.
Okay, y?
Um, to find the um to
Yeah.
find the
Oh, sorry.
size
You're.
of the angle.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So if this is x, my question is, what is this angle?
You want the answer?
Yeah. What is this? This must be the same, right? This must be x also, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be x also. And we're gonna use first what Diana said. The sum is 180. So if I add 40 plus the x plus the x, so those three angles, the sum would be 180, right? So we're gonna remove the 40 from both sides. So therefore, x and x will be what? 160, right?
Oh,
If we subtract 40 from both sides, that's gonna be 140, right?
Yes.
Okay, so therefore, this 2 is 140. So yeah, you can do what you usually do. You can write 2x, 140, and then you divide them by 2. So you'll have x as, what's x? 70, right?
okay.
Mm-hmm. So you can check your answer. So this must be 70. This must be 70. So you can check your answer by adding all of them. Would they add up to 180? So you add them, 40 plus 70 plus 70. Yeah, it is. They add up to 180. Okay, I want you to solve for this. Okay, let me draw one. So I will put this symbol. This means it is an isosceles triangle. And let's say this is 60. Let's say this is 70. Let's say this is 70. So what is the value of angle X? Let me not use the yellow one. What's the value of X then? Okay, solve for that.
Oh,
Then you can chat your answer. You can send the chat. You can send the answer on the chat. Yeah, this is number one. This is the first, okay? Yeah. Do this do the second one, Madison. That's right. That's right, Diana. That's right, Madison. That's right, Diana. Okay. Now, if you're solving on a test, you can just, this must be, both of you are correct. This must be what? 110, right?
Yes.
So
yeah.
when you add them, that's 110. So therefore, since they are the same, they must be half of 110.
Mm.
So another thing is this X should be what? We have a 50 here, so that must be 130. So half of that would be 65, and then, yeah, 65. Both of you were correct. Okay, let's have this.
Okay.
Okay, before this, let me have, mhm. Okay, let me check if you know this already. So I have here a algebraic expression. So how do we
Oh,
simplify this? So you have to look first with the like terms. What are the like
mm.
terms here?
3K and 7K.
Yeah. So usually I would mark them like the 3K and the minus 7K. So I need to we can combine them, right? So that is what?
Mm.
Minus
Yeah.
4K plus 5. So let's have, yeah, this one. What's the answer for this one?
Negative 4y.
Yeah, negative 4y. You got that. Madison, you understand that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we'll have this. This is a little different. So you see
Oh no.
there's a grouping symbol here. Let me make that bigger. So there's a grouping symbol here. Inside that grouping symbol is addition. But we cannot add these two. They are in like terms. So what we can do is, and this negative 3
13?
is, yeah, we need to, what's the answer, Diana?
13.
You said my name?
Yeah. Well,
That would be 27B plus negative 24.
yeah, that's correct. So you just have to distribute that. So we call that distributive property of multiplication over addition. So you can distribute that. So it would be positive now, right? Minus, so that's z minus, yeah, 24. You got that part, Diana? Oh, Madison. So
Yeah.
try to solve this. You try to solve this. Send your answer on the chat. Yeah, Diana, you don't have to write the solution. Okay, just the answer.
Okay, got it.
Madison, check your answer for 8. Diana, for number 6, check your answer also. For first, check the signs.
I send it. Do I have to solve it, or that would that be correct on the BJC?
Um, you have to ask yourself: Are there terms? There are 3 terms that you send, right? That you can combine.
Got
Like,
it.
yeah, you see that? Like the negative 28 and the positive 2. You can still combine that.
Okay.
Okay. Madison, do you see where you got it wrong? Madison,
Huh?
do you see that? So, do you see where you got it
So which
wrong?
one?
So let's
I did do it over, please.
hmm. Oh, you send your
Let me do
answer.
it over.
Okay. Yeah, that's correct, Diana. Okay. Okay, Madison, hello. Okay,
Hello?
let's do that. So you have to multiply that. You did, right? That's negative
Mm.
16, right?
Yeah.
And then you forgot to do this. 2 times negative 9.
Mm.
You see that? It must be 18. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead and answer number 6. And for you, Diana, do this. And not that. Not that. Yeah, this one. Solve number 6, Madison. Diana, solve number 3.
Okay.
Madison, check your answer again. You have to distribute 4 to 7. You did that, right? And negative 4 to 8D. Sorry, Madison. You have to distribute the 4 look to 7 and then to negative 8D. So you have to multiply that to both. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, check it. I'm looking at your work, Diana. 16K. Yeah. 16K and negative 40. That's correct. Okay, Diana, can you solve this? If you can annotate, yeah, that would be better. Solve for x. Diana, solve for this one.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I see. Let me see. Oh, now I see it. So 2x+8 equals 4x+7.
Yeah,
Do you want me to do it on the board on the screen?
yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Let's see. I should look for the feature. Let me draw. Oh, I
Pen,
found.
annotate, press annotate,
Oh, I
then the
found it.
pen.
Okay.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. And you can shift now. You can write your answer on the screen, Diana. Evaluate them. I'll tell you when to stop. Hello, Madison. Do you have the answer now? Hello, Madison. Hello. Hello, Madison. Okay, let's solve that together. Okay. Okay, you do this. Oh, are you typing now? Okay, let's solve that together. So you have negative 28, right?
Yeah.
And then you negative 4 times negative 8d would be a positive 32d. Do you have that? And then a
Yeah.
positive 2. Okay. Now, you see, this negative 28 can be added to 2. Okay. What's the answer when you add them?
30.
Oh, the one is negative. Negative 28 and positive 2. So we have more negatives. So it's going to be a negative.
Negative 30.
No. Negative 26.
27.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
We have to take away negative from this one because it will be canceled out because of the positive 2. So we'll have this. So this is the answer. Okay. Perfect, Diana. Okay, let's move on.
Erase everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah. Okay, I'll erase them. I can erase them.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's have this. I think so. Let's review those terms. Okay, I'll be teaching for this. So E, that set E is what? It is described as the natural number less than 12. You see, natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So less than 12, that means that's from 11. Okay?
Okay.
I mean, until 11, that's 1 to 11. 1 to 11. P is the set of all multiples of 3. Do you know that? Multiples of 3? That's 3, 6, 9. Yeah.
I have a
So,
question.
Yeah.
yes.
What's that squiggly? It looks like an E. What is that called?
It's everything.
Oh, okay. Thank
Uh,
you.
well, that might be. Sometimes it's U. That's a universal set. But for now, it's E. You see that here? Yeah, it's the universal set. It's all the set. All the elements of the set are there. Okay? So it's the biggest set. It's the biggest set. And P are a subset, or is a subset of that. That means you can find that inside the E, right? And the Q also, you can find that here. So we are to list the members of set P. So what are those? When we say list,
Set.
okay, you see this word list?
Hmm.
That means you have to list each of them, all of them. So where should I, so what are those? So yeah, 3,
Three
6,
exactly.
what else? 9. Okay.
Oh,
Should I include 12?
yeah. Mm.
Um, okay. We have, you see this box? In this box, you will find all the E, which are just from 1 to 11, right? You see that? So
Mhm.
there's no 12
Yeah.
there. There's no 12, right?
Right.
Okay, so I should not include 12 because in the universal set, we only find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, it's like going in a store. And so what you can buy inside the store is just all those stuff that are there. So you cannot buy anything that is not there. So let's use the Venn diagram now. Use the Venn diagram below to fill in the given information. Okay, let's use the Venn diagram. So what will we find in P? What are the numbers? 3,
3, 6, and 9.
3, 6, and 9. I'll put 9. I'll skip 6, okay? So what are
Okay.
the numbers that we'll find in Q?
2, 4, 6, 8,
Cool.
10.
Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I skip 6 because 6 can be found in P and Q. So you have to write that here.
In the middle.
Okay, that's the intersection. Now let's try to answer. Okay, do you see this? Do you see this symbol? The inverted U?
Yes.
Okay, that means the intersection. That's the element that can be found both in 6, in P and Q. Okay, so
Okay.
the intersection is 6. Yeah, that's the intersection. That's the 6. So the answer is there is 6. Let's have the union. Okay, so I don't forget what this symbol mean because it looks like a letter U. So that's union. You know what the union is? That's all the element that can be found in P and Q. Okay, so that would be, let me bring that back. Control So that would be this, all of this. That's the 3, 6, 9. Oh, what else? 2, right? 2, 4. Let me write that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Another thing is, what is the symbol? Do you know what this symbol mean? We read,
Everything
P,
except
P
P.
complement.
yeah, uh, everything except P. Yeah, P prime. Everything except P. So what are those numbers? So we can include 1, right? 1. So don't include 3. So include 2. You include 4. You include 5. Don't include 6. 7. Include 8. Don't include 9. So include 10. And then 11. How about this symbol? You know what that means?
Numbers in
There's
Q.
Yeah, number of the elements in Q. So how it's like how many elements are there? So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this is equal to 5. There are 5 elements in Q. So if I write N E, what is the answer here? How many elements do we have in E? How many elements do we have in E?
Um, mm,
We start with 1, right? Up.
or
What's
So
the
the
answer?
11.
Yeah, it's gonna be 11. Yeah, it's gonna be 11. Okay. So that's it for today, Diana, Madison. I hope you were able to practice and learn some new new stuff.
yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much for coming, Diana, Madison. Have a great day. God
Uh,
Thank
bless.
you.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
yeah.
Bye bye.